Good morning. Welcome to the new moon in Gemini. Not quite. It'll be, well, some places. Actually, no. It'll be new when it's new, but, yeah. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, you know what time it is for you. Check it out if you don't. But it's going to be at 10:54 Eastern Daylight Time, where I am in the world. We're going to read from the Herbal Tarot, which we have not read for some time, by Michael Tierra and Candis, Cantin. Make sure everybody's upright, because just like the, I don't know which one it was that we read from the other day Crystal Visions, that's the one we used the other day. We used Crystal Visions the other day, but I hadn't used that one in a really long time. And I don't know why. It's a great deck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then I found my friend who I've been looking for 2 years. Ooh, never give up. That's coming across my brain. We always have, always an opportunity to look at different things from different perspectives. Always an opportunity to find a loving perspective. Forgiveness. Letting go. Ooh, interesting. The suspended person. This is, I guess they want to call it that because the Hangman doesn't. Again, thinking about things a little differently, right? Like, the suspended person sounds a little more fun than the Hanged Man. Because in the Hangman, he doesn't look actually like he's having a problem or, nearing the end of his life. Although this is a major arcana, it is the card of Pisces, traditionally traditionally a card of Pisces. But there's a number 4 that this body is making. That's always been a thing that I've noticed about this particular card. And kelp. Ooh, kelp. Super nutritious. Hanging underwater. I chose my mermaid cup today as well, my mermaid. So yeah, hanging underwater, and again, having a different perspective. Pisces is also a sign of getting that broader, wider, widening the horizons on what it is that we're looking at, so we can come to a place of compassion for situations and forgiveness, because the Pisces is the sign that's at the final sign of the zodiac and the traditional setup of the wheel, and then we go into Aries. But at the end of our typically at the end of our life, we don't want to be holding on to grudges and resentments and going into whatever it is on the other side of things, carrying that type of energy. So to take a different perspective, may take some time. The Hangman is here. He has his arms behind him. He's got his number 4. So the number 4 is actually the number of Aquarius. That's the master number of Aquarius. And that's also about vibes. Aquarius is the water bearer. It is not a water sign, but it is the water bearer. And the way sound travels through water is what's coming up for me. Maybe a little distorted. So when you are kind of underwater about something, things are not going to be completely clear. That's what I'm getting. So when you're kind of underwater and in your emotions about things and seeing only things through your emotional experiences, I'm going to use the word experiences as opposed to trauma. Okay, if we are completely always looking at things from a place of trauma, then things are going to always be distorted. It takes some time to move beyond those types of emotional experiences, things that have created emotional blocks, have created thought constructs that then trigger those emotional responses or reactions, because at some point they're no longer responses, they're reactions, right? But it takes time to sit with that and feel it. And the only way through a kelp forest is to go through it. You're going to get tangled up, and you may get tangled up. And those moments when you're tangled up, then that is the opportunity to sit with what it has ensnared you. I'm noticing on the back of this card a ladybug. The ladybugs are here. Ladybugs are the sign of Mother Mary, compassion. This is also the card of surrender. Surrendering to the reality of what is, the reality of what you're feeling, and the reality of the situation, and making a choice to not respond is a choice. It's not a failure. It's not yellow-bellied. It's not that you're lazy or that you are afraid. Yeah, maybe you are afraid. And so in that, but coming from a fear response is not going to be the best basis of the response. So we sit with things until we have a better understanding about it. And it takes the time that it's going to take. Choosing no response is a choice, and it's a brave and courageous choice, because reacting from fear and anger is only coming with part of the information, and typically that's only your side of the story. It's only your thoughts. It's not the best place. And so we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, a choice about how we're going to use our communication. Passion flower. I'll look these descriptions up of the flowers so that, the herbs that were offered here, the flora and the fauna. So Two of Swords, it's a decision about how we're going to use our communication. She doesn't have all the information. That's why she's blinded. It is a rare thing that we have a Two of Swords where the person does not have a blindfold on. So this is almost like an everyday depiction of the Justice card. Justice is blind. But the Justice is a major arcana, so this is the minor arcana. So this is knowing that we don't have all the information, so it is best to wait. It is best to wait. She also, even though this is an air sign, this is the suit of air, the suit of swords, this is something that involves, typically always there's going to be some water in this. And also 2 is the number of Cancer. So that involves intuition. We have to feel through our intuition. We have to take the time to feel the way, to explore our feelings, to maybe come back, to literally put on the blinders about how it is that what it is, that our emotions are telling us. Say, you know what, I'm going to put on the blinders here, to what these emotions are triggering me and telling me, and how they're trying to make me react and respond. Let me come back from the situation. Let me literally come to the situation with new eyes. Let me hear. Let me feel. Let me use other senses than what my eyes have been telling me, because I'm not getting the full truth. Don't believe what you see, because what you see, again, might be distorted. Take the time to move through the distortion. What do you have? Except, because again, coming with the same responses, the same reactions, where have they gotten you? And I'm going to tell you it's hard. I've spent this entire week choosing not to act because I don't know how to. I don't know how. I don't know how. She's got a moon behind her as well. Wait till after the full moon. The new moon, excuse me. Full moon. Might have to wait till after the full moon. So taking in the information that we're gaining, and this is a new moon in Gemini, so taking the information that we're gaining from this new moon in Gemini. Gemini's an air sign. It's going to give information and about how to transform things, how to transform yourself, your own thought, your own way of looking at things, almost treating this as like a Mercury retrograde. Cards are flying and flipping. And yeah, so now we have the Six of Wands. So yeah, we come to a victorious place about and feeling good about the actions that we've taken when we're choosing to not act. Hawthorn is the herb that's offered. Yeah, choosing not to act. Do nothing. You will know. You will know, and that's the intuition. You will know. It'll be clear, and you will feel good about the way that you act. You choose to act when you act. I'm going to read from one more deck. The Goddess. This is a kind of an obscure deck. It's Goddess Guidance Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. Should go all up right. Yeah. Who's the goddess who'd like to come in and help us? So the goddesses did want to speak today. That was clear. I had a different deck, but this is the one that I was like, no, go back and get this one. So feminine energy is courageous in its surrender. So again, I saw those ladybugs. I noticed those ladybugs on the backs of the cards. Mother Mary, very courageous in a choice to be open and be willing. Athena, inner wisdom. Okay. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I don't think taking appropriate action without delay is, I think that taking the time to really take in everything and and choose a different response. Actively choose a different response. Her totem is the owl. So I am going to actually read. Oh, here. I'm not even going to go and look for it, but the animal spirit, the owl, has been coming up quite a bit. I've been hearing one hooting outside my bathroom every night. I'm going to read from the owl deck. Pay attention to signs. To find the answer you're seeking, it's extremely important to pay attention to signs, especially repetitive ones. These are clues you can see, hear, or feel around you. Sometimes they're subtle, sometimes very obvious. These messages may come through a conversation you overhear, a newspaper headline you just happen to glance at, a friend calling on the phone, or any number of other ways. The key is to be open at this most auspicious time for guidance in the form of these omens. These are not random occurrences. Although they appear outside your own skin, they're responding to a call your soul is making, whether or not you're aware. These omens are manifestations of Spirit's directives, so it's important to keep an open mind and heart to the clues you are receiving. Don't overanalyze them, but do heed them by observing with all your senses. The wisdom of the natural world and even the human-made world will speak to you. So, owl. The owl is her totem, like I said. I'll try to find it in this deck so you can get a nice good look at what it looks like in this deck, or maybe not. But yeah, so let's just take the time to not react, to choose to act from a place of wisdom. You know your inner wisdom. Take the time to listen to that and move forward with that, because that is going to be a place that you're proud of, that you feel good, that's coming from your higher, wisest self. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe. This will be out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. This is a message for the collective. If you want your own private reading, you can direct message me on any of those platforms. Have a great day.